Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are doing a palette showdown. These palettes are literally going to duke it out. We are going to see which one is the best. These are all limited for holiday. I have been purchasing them as soon as they hit the shelf, putting them to the test, swatching them, wearing them, creating different looks with them, seeing what is most pigmented, what is most blendable, what lasts the longest. Basically, everything down the checklist that makes a good eyeshadow to me. I was like very critical on these palettes. So we have some absolute amazing palettes and some that I wish I hadn't purchased. But that's kind of how it always goes. So let's just jump on right in. My favorite palette for holiday is sold out almost everywhere. You might be able to find it on Amazon. You might want to pay more money for it on eBay. I have seen them there. It's crazy, but I think even that is worth it because this is such a gorgeous, phenomenal, incredible palette. This is the Lorac Mega Pro. I mean, can we just ooh and ah for a moment? 32 shadows in here, 16 are matte, 16 are shimmer, 28 of these colors are brand new colors that you have never seen before from Lorac. These are all pro shadows, which means they're infused with botanicals, they're really smooth, basically high quality. I love these, I'm obsessed. The only 4 shades that have existed in other pro palettes are Espresso, Black, White, and Cream, which are good basics to have anyway, so I think that's great that they put those in there. I will share with you that some of my favorites in here, which I'm wearing like a ton of them on my eyes today. I am wearing a tiny bit of Mulberry, which I think is a very unique matte cranberry mulberry shade. It's just gorgeous. Sepia and Camel are also beautiful shades, not only just in the crease but over the lid. They have a nice amount of pigment to them. All of these are super smooth. They're not overly powdery. They're just beautiful shadows. You get a ton of gorgeous smokier shades here. This deep teal is amazing and everything is so richly pigmented and smooth. I want to cuddle with this palette. I love it so much. I will never give this away, ever. Not selling it on eBay. This is just, if you can get your hands on it, do. This is my #1 pick for holiday this year for a palette. All right, let's talk about Too Faced. The Everything Nice palette. Oh my God, I love this. Okay. It is sparkly through the box. Beautiful packaging. You get this little bag in here. It says Too Faced on one side and then it is really glittery and pretty on the other. So you can just get down with your tacky self and have your glitter makeup bag or throw your mini iPad in here. It's just a really nice little extra and I like it. This palette is 56 bucks. It is a $450 value. You get 4 pretty substantial pans of face makeup, 2 blushes, a highlighter, and a bronzer, and you do get 20 shadows. These suckers are beautiful. So many really interesting shades in here. I have to say my favorite row is the 3rd row down, and one of my very favorite shades in here is called Shiny Happy. It's just a beautiful, almost cool tone champagne. There's just something really unique and flattering about the shade on the eyelid. Honey Pot is gorgeous. Don't Settle is amazing. The shade Mobulous is absolutely gorgeous. I don't have anything quite like this. The texture is beautiful. It's a little bit chunkier than I normally like, but it is just so brightening and it's beautiful all over the lid. The only row that I am not totally like, whoa, wow, this is my #1 palette for all of holiday is this top row right here. The matte shades are not my favorite formula for matte. They are not as smooth as I would like them to be. They're a little bit powdery, but these other shades definitely make up for it. And because this is only $56, I have to say giant thumbs up. Well done, Too Faced. And this will surprise you because this little guy that I featured in a recent Sephora haul, the Belle Carousel from Too Faced, I like the Everything Nice palette much better. I think it is a better value. It is $7 more, and you get, instead of 12 shadows, 20, and you get, you still get 4 face items. So it's basically just a way better deal to get the Everything Nice palette. Although this is still really cute, and there are some colors in here that I absolutely adore. I'm definitely going to be playing with both of these. And if you want to take a closer look at this one, I will link below that Sephora haul. I will also link below some videos featuring the Lorac Pro 1 and 2. I really wanted to love this. I have not played around too much with Laura Mercier makeup, but I know a lot of people really love her stuff. This is the Artist's palette for eyes and cheeks. This is limited to Sephora, and the shades in here are beautiful. The packaging is so well done. It just feels really nice and sturdy. The mirror in here is nice and wide. Everything about that is perfect. This rose gold shimmer in the center, absolutely stunning, is a gorgeous blush, or you could use this on the eyes as well. However, the shadows that you get in here for the price tag, I just don't think is worth it. It's $58, and they feel creamy when you swatch them and touch them in the store. That's why I purchased this, but on the eyes, they just don't blend out as well as the Marc Jacobs or Lorac. So this does not win in the palette showdown. And let's talk about what gets very last place. This was so surprising to me, you guys. Like, I cannot even tell you how surprising this is to me. I was actually so sure that I would love this palette that I went ahead and bought two because I saw people being like frantic and grabbing them off the shelves at Ulta, and I was like, 2 left, it must be good. I'm gonna do one as a giveaway. And so I grabbed both of them just kind of off of gut feeling. My gut feeling on this one was wrong. I don't like it. This is the Vice 3, last year's Vice palette. Like, you pressed a button, it like went open. This does not feel as sturdy. It feels, something about it feels like they just kind of cut a few corners, and it's not as substantial. And I do think the packaging on the front, the more I was looking at it, I was like, this is not elegant. It is not my style. I don't know why I was drawn to this in the first place. It's just kind of 80s. And you do get fingerprints all over this front part. So first off, the packaging is not my absolute favorite, but really what I'm after in a palette is quality of the shadows. Now, you do get 20 shades in here. It's a generous amount. However, this is a steep price tag. It is more expensive than anything else I showed you so far. This is $60. Now, for $60, I was really expecting for the shadows to be incredible. I feel like they are not up to the standard of other Urban Decay eyeshadows. The texture is a lot different, in my opinion. They just aren't very smooth. They're a little bit too powdery. You get fallout, especially with the matte shades over here. They just don't want to blend. So for me, they're what I like to call stubborn eyeshadows, where they just don't want to blend out. They want to be patchy. They don't want to be even, and you end up just over smoking things out and everything kind of looks off. I played with this one so much. I tried to love it, and it just fell short of my expectations. I absolutely would say if you are hooked on Urban Decay, get the Naked palettes. Any one of those are great. They are more shiny, they are shimmery, but if that's your thing, get a Naked palette and maybe think twice about this one. You do get a cute little case as well. I think that's like the new thing for palettes, to have these little cases, but it's just not, this is not going to win me over. So the Vice palette, wah wah. And there we have it. Please vote in the comments section for me to do a get ready with me video using one of these palettes. What do you want to see? Do you want me to do the Everything Nice, the Lorac Mega, the Carousel? Let me know in the comments, and thank you so much for hanging out. I love you guys so much. I'll see you next time. Mwah.